like I previously stated in my other video that I volunteered at San Francisco Pride, but I didn't really go into detail fully like everything I did. So while I was at San Francisco Pride on day one, you had to walk through this like stationary thing, and because of the events of Orlando, they had metal detectors and they was checking people's bags, which some people didn't really have a problem with it. I know personally I didn't, but several people who had bags had a problem with it. Like it was something severely wrong. But what people had to understand, because of the events of Orlando and the fact that people was making threats about doing other attacks at other Pride events, of course the police force is going to be out there in full force. There was police force in full gear. There was EMTs. There was a bomb squad. There was even some what I think to be like FBI agents in like full combat gear and metal detectors and everything. So it would take a little bit longer to get into Pride because this was the first thing, like a last minute decision. But at the same time, it worked out to make it a safer San Francisco Pride, just because you didn't have to worry about anything really dangerous happening. And there was multiple stations for you to get in. People was enjoying themselves. As I'm volunteering there, I had to go through a station and then I had to go through an elevator and check in and get my shirt and everything. And they set us off in teams. And as my team on the day one when I went out, we had to respond to several calls. A guy got really upset and tried to smack his, I guess, girlfriend or wife or whoever she was, and we had to step in and separate that. This one lady almost got her purse stolen, and we had to help chase the person down and let the police know that this is what was going on so they could catch the guy, which they did, and we got the lady purse back. This one, like, this one person, you couldn't bring in outside alcohol, but some people actually found a way to. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. So this one person, like you saw, like bottles and everything all over the place, and this one idiot who got himself arrested was drinking. I guess he got too drunk and he literally threw the bottle in the air and it landed like where a crowd of people was. I don't know if someone got hit, but I know it was enough where they actually caught the guy and had to detain him or whatever. And we had to help the I had to help the we had to help the EMTs. Help several people because they got so drunk that they passed out and we had to give them water and everything and make sure people wasn't trying to take stupid pictures of them or whatever. And then we had to help disperse a crowd that was at this one gate because the lines was getting so big that most people was wondering why it was taking so long to get in, and we had to tell them that because of events of Orlando, this is why we have metal detectors and police on full force, which some people mostly had problems with it. But then when we explained the situation to them, most people understood why it was
Where there is
okay with
smoke,
it.
there is fire.
There was like multiple gates for you to get in, and most people just migrating to the one because as you came from the different ways, you went to this one gate, but you also went to the other one a lot. It was a really enjoyable event. There was not really too many confrontations going on, but the few that was got dealt with in the first extreme fashion. There was a whole bunch of food there. There was various musical artists. Some people did not show up because of the police force. But at the same time, that's kind of a silly reason not to really show up at a Pride event, especially what happened. That was the more reason for you to show up and everything. It was just a lot of interesting, fun events. Really enjoyed it. But also at the same time, it made me feel somewhat lonely and depressed because as I was watching people up there and the people I'm volunteering with, and I got to know some of these really cool people, it just made me feel lonely because I was up there again another year, but I wasn't with them. And it was like nobody up there with me to enjoy the event. I used to have friends, boyfriend, girlfriend. But the fact that somebody was up there with me, I really started to take it with a friend. Everybody else was up there, or whatever. Not somebody with them. That's what I did. Without being up there with someone, seriously, maybe a bit impressed. But at the end of the day, I did enjoy myself. And then the next day, we was at one of the gigs again. I was getting bigger. I actually threw my voice out, and then you know, because you get the snow down, that either you go to this side of the bag or the other side if you don't. And the crowd has been so big and everything, and then you have people trying to climb on statues and scaffolds and everything. It's getting out of hand, so they called my team leader, and they had to pull us out. And the police just got in and deal with the situation because they're more quick for it. Even with the bullhorn, that they gave us. Stay down. And so my team leader gave me, still didn't have to be saying most people were saying that we didn't have to the other one, but because they were right there, I understand why. Finish her! Everything that happened was fine, and how much fun it was, and I enjoyed myself, and everything, and the feeling of not being up there with someone, even though it did make me feel kind of jealous. I had mixed emotions, but it was really fun. I absolutely enjoyed it. May not do it again next year, just because I just want to do it have somebody come out while doing it. So this is like that was but I did get to meet people and a lot of times I don't care what someone's sexuality is, I don't care what they're into, I don't care
Johnny Cage wins.
Lesbian, bisexual, transgender, whatever, gay, curious, I don't care. As long as someone is having fun and everything, that doesn't matter to me. I had to help some people because they were dehydrated and needed some water, and I gave over. Several people was passed out, and we helped them out as best we could, and had to call some people we had to. There was a whole bunch of musical acts up there. It was really fun to do. I just hope that they're going to become a group of people that someone does behind sexuality or whatever, proverbial preference, as long as you can have fun at an event. And the whole concept of trying to just be yourself and let yourself go and just enjoy it. Not this anti thing about sin against God and all this other stuff. That's not what the point is, just to have fun, enjoy yourself. As you always does, hiding a part of yourself, you can just come out and enjoy it and just have some fun. I know, like, I got to meet some people that will still, to this day, now, who they are, what they are to their family and friends based off of what it is that they're into. I went through this situation myself. I feel a hell of a lot better now. After meeting the autism people, I came out to my friends and family and they accepted me for who I am and everything. But some people don't have it so lucky and always feel like they have to hide that part of it way too long. You should never hide who you are or what you are from your family just based on their opinions. If somebody doesn't like it, somebody doesn't like it, and that's their only problem. But if you feel that you're ready to come out to something, come out to your family, you can always do so. If you feel that there may be a confrontation or something happening, and you feel unsafe, never put yourself out there until you're ready to. Because anything it'll just make you feel worse with the rejection that you may get. And
fatality!